If you're thinking about grabbing the Sony DualSense Wireless controller for your PS5 or PC and expecting a flawless upgrade, hold on, because I'm about to reveal what you absolutely need to know before you hit that buy button. But here's what surprised me. Despite an almost glowing 4.7-star rating on Amazon and rave reviews about its innovative haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, this controller isn't the magic bullet everyone claims it to be. In fact, you might want to pause before upgrading your gaming setup. Why? Because some overlooked design and connectivity issues could seriously affect your gaming experience. Let's dive deeper and uncover who the Sony DualSense Wireless controller is really for, where it shines, and where it sadly stumbles. Whether you're a competitive gamer demanding precision or just a casual player wanting smooth convenience, this review will help you decide if it deserves a spot in your hands or your cart. So stick around because I'm unpacking every detail, both the jaw-dropping innovations and the frustrating deal-breakers lurking beneath that sleek, Galaxy-inspired design. Right off the bat, the DualSense Wireless controller promises a revolution in how gameplay feels thanks to its groundbreaking haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. Games literally come alive by responding to your touch with varying vibrations and resistance. Playing Spider-Man swinging through New York feels distinctly different than firing your gun in a shooter, almost cinematic. And the built-in microphone means no more shouting into your TV speakers. Plus, you get a 3.5mm jack if you prefer your headphones plugged in. Sounds like a winner, right? But is this controller truly the shining star it markets itself to be, or just a flashy accessory for hardcore fans? Now, before you imagine fantastic sessions smashing combos with no lag, let's talk price. At around $74, it's definitely an investment. You're paying for premium tech, but with premium tech come premium problems. Some users report connectivity hiccups, battery life issues, and durability concerns that could leave you wanting more bang for your buck. Which makes you wonder, is the DualSense controller's future-proof tech enough to overshadow these chinks in the armor? Stick with me because coming up, I'll walk you through real user experiences, compare this to previous PlayStation controllers, and reveal surprising facts about its performance on PC and Mac. Here's a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the DualSense controller break up with the gamer? Because the gamer just couldn't handle the pressure, literally, with those adaptive triggers. But seriously, getting to grips with this controller offers a mixture of wow moments and WTFs. So if you've ever felt like your controller just wasn't listening or responding the way you expected, you're about to find out if this is the fix or if you better keep looking. Let's get into the deep dive. First, the ultra-cool design. The DualSense Midnight Black Edition turns heads with its galactic theme, sleek black contrasted with subtle gray tones, inspired by the night sky. This isn't just eye candy. Its evolved ergonomic shape promises extended play without hand fatigue, a huge win for marathon gamers. The sticks and buttons get a nice upgrade, aiming for improved precision and comfort. And yes, the little built-in speaker for immersive sound cues adds another layer of gameplay depth. But here's a twist. While this controller boasts multi-device connectivity through USB Type-C and Bluetooth, some PC gamers report driver issues or inconsistent Bluetooth performance. If you're planning to game on Windows or Mac, be prepared for occasional mic drop moments, not the fun kind. This inconsistency can become a real headache during crucial matches, where milliseconds count. It's almost ironic that a controller with such futuristic features struggles to maintain a stable connection across platforms. And then there's the battery life debate. Sony advertises up to 12 to 15 hours on a full charge, but many users complain the real-world usage is less promising. You might find yourself scrambling for the USB-C cable sooner than expected, which disrupts game flow more than you'd like. For those who love wireless for the freedom, it's a bit of a buzzkill. You end up wondering if the trade-off for adaptive triggers and haptic feedback is worth the constant charging. Now, Who is this controller for? If you're all about immersive storytelling and want to feel the nuanced tension of every trigger pull in exclusive PS5 titles, the DualSense is undoubtedly a game changer. It's perfect for those invested in Sony's ecosystem, craving that tactile edge. Its built-in mic and handy create button for streaming moments make it ideal for content creators who want a quick capture tool without extra gadgets. But if you're a PC gamer wanting a consistently reliable cross-platform companion, or a pro-level competitor needing flawless responsiveness, this controller might leave you frustrated. Here's another joke to keep things light. What do you call a gaming controller that always loses connection? A disconnect set. Alright, moving on, because while the tech nerd in me geeked out on those adaptive, force-sensitive triggers, the practical gamer side faced reality. Next up, durability. Some players note that the joysticks and triggers wear out faster than previous DualShock models. This means the premium feel may fade quicker than anticipated, especially if you're smashing buttons during heated battles. The plastic on certain parts feels less robust, which is unexpected at this price point. And that's a thing to consider when you invest hard-earned cash on a controller that might not stand the test of time. But before you wave the white flag and run to some cheaper alternative, let's celebrate what the DualSense gets exactly right. When it clicks, the haptic feedback genuinely elevates gameplay to a new sensory level. You feel the difference in rain, gunfire, engine revs, and more. The adaptive trigger's tension changes depending on in-game action, which is just plain cool and adds realism that other controllers can't match. The comfortable grip and layout mean fewer hand cramps, keeping you in the action longer. Also, Sony's integration with PlayStation's latest firmware updates ensures ongoing improvements. So some hiccups users experience today could get patched out tomorrow. The Create button, while simple, lowers the barrier to sharing epic moments, making social gaming more seamless. The built-in speaker is an underrated perk for immersive sound effects without competing with your headphones' audio. So the big question remains. Should you ignore the glowing Amazon reviews and the hype, or is there a place for the DualSense Wireless in your gaming arsenal? My honest take is this controller delivers on innovation and immersive features, particularly if you love Sony exclusives and want the PS5's full potential. However, if you're ultra demanding about battery life, durability, or flawless PC compatibility, there might be better options out there. Before wrapping up, here's a final joke for the road. Why don't gamers trust stairs? Because they're always up to something. But the DualSense might still step up your game. And in the end, that's what matters. You get a controller that pushes the boundaries of sensation in gaming and lets you dive deeper into your favorite worlds. So if you're ready to experience this blend of high-tech feel and sleek design firsthand, grab your DualSense wireless controller now. Don't just take my word for it. Check out the customer feedback, weigh the pros and cons, and make an informed decision. And for the best price, make sure to click the Amazon link in the description below. Remember, no controller is perfect, but the Sony DualSense Wireless definitely shapes the future of gaming controllers in exciting ways. Whether it becomes your go-to or just a cool collector's piece, it's one you'll remember. Happy gaming!